And two, in my sub-county, there is one person who will give the schedule that I will be in A on Wednesday, I will be in C. As they give these dates and as they extend, the machines up to now are not working. They have one person in the sub-county who is registering.
So I am going to inform the chairperson of Electoral Commission on your finding. Yes.
In relation to that, there is a Giso, here I'm going on record, called Orujuma Joseph. He is a Giso for the West. This Giso is not only asking money, but he also first asks you, whom do you support? There is a lady called Lois Akelo in Majengo that he asked that you want to transfer to the West. Where have you been, Serere? And the lady, he asked the lady, whom are you going to vote for? The lady said Ebualu. The man chased away the lady. The lady is called Lois.
Of EC. Right. The issue of the Giso can be handled with the Minister of Security.
But there is a space in the form that a Giso must sign.
Let's be sensitive to our voters. When you mention the identity, one of the voters, so long as you mention the name of the Giso, protect your voters. Yes. Yes.
For those who are registering, these machines, these kits are using electricity. So the government is not paying the electricity for those machines. Therefore,
now let me tell you, the government has paid
before.
Excuse me. Let's not continue lamenting. Where there's a problem, we should be able to take action. That is, leader must inform security and ask, what is this happening here? Because we are not going to continue being with those people like that. If it is true, you should take an action. Aisha, you don't have problems in Butambala.
Chair, thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I'm only shy to say I have arrogant. They say, tell them, I have refused to register you, do whatever you want. That's what is happening.
That money for photocopying the forms or what?
For signature. They say it's their money for their signature.
Right Honorable,
in fact,
information.
Good. The LCs, some of them have colluded with the security agencies. They collect forms for them, collect forms, take them to the Gisos and append their signatures. For people whom they think will not vote on the side that they want, they refuse to help them. They tell them to look for the Gisos wherever they are.
Okay,
the system is so ugly, it is not helping our people.
We'll take a nice
Right Honorable Speaker, I've been in this election since 2010. And whenever there is this exercise, the Commission has been sending at least a computer in every parish. But what is happening now, they have sent one computer for a sub-county. And for my case, there are 11 sub-counties. There are only 9 computers. And these computers are in a very dangerous mechanical condition. There is a workshop of mechanics running up and down. And when you look at Article 62 of the Constitution, this commission is supposed to be independent. The information I got, that these computers were borrowed from NIRA. How can an independent commission borrow from NIRA? So even if they extend days and years, if they don't have enough kits on the ground, this exercise will not be successful. So, Madam, we need to do something as far as the kits are concerned, not even the number of days. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you.
Speaker, in addition to the computers which are in very dangerous condition, very many areas, and I think it is across the country, but I will speak for my constituency and my district, are not having electricity. So these computers, of course, work for a short time and are out of battery. And as a result, the people are sent back home. People are getting disappointed and disgusted with the way we work as government. and it's an issue that will make it very difficult at elections. You know, this can also sway people from one side to another. So I beg that this issue is handled.
Mayanja was talking about is very true. Most of the rural areas, we are experiencing road shedding most of the time. Like for example, in Akaseka, we may take almost 4 days without power. Yet people are supposed to register and these kids use electricity. So we are facing that challenge. People may wish to come and do registration, but they may find out that there is no electricity, and people who are supposed to register them have no alternative. Maybe government may come out with some alternative of maybe getting some generators for the meantime as the exercise is moving on smoothly. Thank you.
Honourable members, issues on Electoral Commission. I am going to ask the Prime Minister to get out, call the chairman of Electoral Commission, give the chairman some of the things that have been raised, and you report to us at Prime Minister's time. Okay? Because it is, let's first get here from Lob, because this is very crucial.
Weeks ago, I raised this matter with several concerns regarding the update of the voters register. The presiding officer then sent this matter to the relevant committee. The committee brought to us here a good report, which we discussed a bit, and government committed to take action. Because there were numerous concerns cutting across, by the way. There was the concern of very few kits and also scattered in humongous places. You find one sub-county having one kit, 3 sub-counties having one kit. And again, these few kits were also faulty, many of them. There was another concern, Honourable Speaker, of GSOs, DSOs, HISOs, FISOs, and all of those. And we were saying these people have no business at all in the electoral process. Even more problematic is they ask for money from people. And all of these were captured in that report, Honourable Speaker. Government committed to take action. We asked government to prevail upon the EC to avail more time, because even government considered that there were all these issues. So we said the limited number of days would not be adequate. We are happy to see the Electoral Commission extend this by 1 week. And we said, government, we hope that in these 7 days, you're going to fix all the issues that have been raised by all the members here. We are now into the extra 7 days, but the issues have not been sorted out. Honourable, I think government needs to relook into that. When we asked for the extension, it wasn't just for the sake of it. It was so that, number one, make sure there is adequate number of kits, the kits are functional, so that all the people who want to go and whether it be to check their votability, the new voters, those that want to transfer, are able to do it. But now we are into the extra days, and there's all these concerns. I hope that government can find it worthy, that you can extend some more, but also don't want to keep extending again and again. Do what you ought to do. Avail the kits, because this process is very important. Government came to Parliament to avail money for this electoral process. Money was availed. What is the problem? So I also don't want to keep Honourable Speaker standing here and saying, let's extend, because there must be a limit. Because now the extension is being caused by the inefficiencies on the part of government. We want an update on how those things are being fixed.
Thank you. And you find some registers with students, and the students have gone back to school. So because they've gone back to school, then there is a vacuum that needs to be filled. So at the time of Prime Minister's time, we'll need to hear from you, the Prime Minister, after you've talked to the chairman of Electoral Commission. Yes, one. On what? Yes, Alex.
I am now seeking your guidance. Having read and seen the legislative agenda, and I approached the minister or the ministry concerned 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and there is no response from a government department, what am I expected to do as a chairperson of a committee for fear of being named as being inefficient?
What business do you have in your committee?
I'm a chairperson of a committee, right, Honourable Speaker.
I am asking what business do you have in your committee? Do you have a bill?
Yes, I have a bill, right, Honourable Speaker, regarding the disaster management in the country.
I want that bill.
Come again?
Thank you. Yes, it
matters that at times where we conflict. For example, now we are having sectoral committees occupying us because now it's time for sectoral committees. But we have standing committees, especially now for accountability committees. Their work is stuck. We have to first finish the sectoral work. But we shall not have an extension of the 6 months to handle the audit.
we shall give an extension of 2 months.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, you have raised your voice and the information to us, but when we go down to translate the same information, we really cannot transfer the same information about the extended days because of the cut of community radios and community microphones. Yes, some of our districts...
Now, that is why I was asking you, Prime Minister's time, because I need your question to be answered very well.
Yesterday, after raising issues of grading of students, you directed the Minister of Education, of which none of them is around here, that Tuesday will bring a statement. But the procedure matter I'm raising, we are getting more issues. Now, the lead paper in Uganda Monitor has said there is an issue about criteria of selection of students. And I would pray, if it is procedure okay, to ask the Prime Minister to direct the Minister of Education.
Monitor is a lead paper.
The lead story, Madam Speaker. Lead story. Madam Speaker, my prayer is that if it is procedure okay for the Prime Minister, when the Minister is coming on Tuesday, also to include this. As far as I know now, there shouldn't be any child denied to go to St. Mary's because of poor marks, King's College Budo, because they all passed. So the classes of schools must all disappear now because they all passed, and that business where they have been looking for first class, A44, if every student passed and the parent has money, my child should go to Budo, King's College, Namagunga, everywhere, because we are removing classes of grades. And this is stated by trained teachers.
We will discuss that on Tuesday.
So I would like to know that criteria by knowing the real facts so that we stop getting calls from our friends. I want my child to do now. It's a clear deal. Every parent can send as long as the child has one.
There is passing with the A, there is passing with the B,
but he has the order is one. C, they are all supposed to go to King's College, Madam Speaker. Accordingly, they all pass, they will get a certificate.
Thank you. Next order, he has finished.
I thank the members for raising what is in the papers, but
not what.
Since this is a newspaper,
easy.
I'm going to take it up and give it to the Minister of Education. When she's here on Tuesday, she will come and give a clarification. Right Honourable Speaker, about the EC, the Speaker said I should go and consult. So it is not now, but as I consult, Right Honourable Speaker, I talked also to some of these people who are raising issues in the community. Like she said, some of the things you need to take action. These people are getting money on their person. It is not a government instruction that go and pick money from the voters. People are doing it illegally. So as a leader, you have to take action by reporting them to the police so that it is taken up. Not just to keep quiet and start paying like my colleague Honorable Aisha did, that I had to pay. Government has paid for everything. You are not supposed to pay for electricity. You are not supposed to pay for, being registered. being updated. Nobody is supposed to pay. So they are illegally doing this. Please, members, let us take action as leaders. You report these people to police so that it is handled. I thank you.
Thank you. Could you give